folks, HexagonalSpy, the spy is here on live for another study for a driver's license. This time it's going to be on Section B.
Yeah.
Enjoy the show.
Okay, I'll put the phone in the booth. Alright. Now then, what do we need to do about the signs, Tristan?
Well, first off, we need to understand each of the signs and how to best prepare them on the road.
Learn the standard colors and shapes below. Okay, what does red mean?
Okay, this one is going to be obvious. The oval or something. It's a circle. Yeah, it means stop.
Stop. Okay, what does the white mean?
I have sometimes seen them on the road with mother and father, so it's called
regulatory. And what regulatory means, Tristan, what this means is used as the background for route makers, guide signs, the fallout shelter directional sign, and regulatory signs, except stop signs, and for the legend on brown, green, blue, black, and red. Whenever white is specified as a sign color, this is referring the silver color reflective coating and other materials that reflect white light. See, I don't understand that myself. White means regulatory, like in a regulatory means like in a factory, okay, like would be over here at Sequoia. Okay, there would be a white sign there because that's a regulatory place because it's regulated who is able to come in there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only people who work there, regulatory, Dakota works there, so regulatory means he can come and go in there because he works there.
Right.
Okay, that's what regulatory means. And then the yellow, Lord have mercy, you ought to know what that one means. What does that mean?
Yeah, I've seen this on the train tracks when father is taking me back here. It's called a railroad yellow sign. It's a shape of a circle.
Yellow is used as a background color for warning signs. Except for orange is specified and for school signs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now what does this one right here mean?
Yeah, definitely see most of that sign with both father and mother. It's called a yield sign. It's like a triangle shape, but on it's like here on
Yeah,
this
that's
side.
right. Okay, now what does that mean?
It means you need to slow down, but you shouldn't stop at the same time. You should slow down and then look for both ways, then continue forward.
No, that's not right. Yield, okay, if there's a car here and there's a car here, okay, if there's a yield sign, that sign right there means the other car should go. Let me see what it says on here about yield.
Do not enter or wrong.
A rectangle is always a regulatory sign telling you about laws and regulations or giving you instructions such as speed limits or lane uses. See, I didn't even know that. See, I didn't even know that myself. Okay, and then a warning. What does this one right here mean?
That's a rare sign. Like there's some hazard of electric shock cords on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little hard to describe.
Okay, now what's this one right here mean?
Oh, that one's easy. It's a guide sign. It's there's it's going to be guiding you to the direction you should go.
Okay. And then this one right here is what?
I've seen that sign on several occasions. It's a no passing sign, so when you see a sign like that, you should not pass.
At all. And this one right here is
Intersect.
interstate. That's
Interstate.
like interstate, like y'all go on the interstate from here to Athens, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's this one right here?
Yeah, I definitely see that in my time. A sign that is a shape of a school.
For school. That's school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see over here what this says. Okay, right here it tells a whole bunch about the signs.
So we're on section B?
Huh?
So we're on section B?
Yeah, we're going to go over them again, though. We're going to go over every one of these again.
Yeah,
Fluorescent yellow green is now in signage in school zones and other pedestrian such as crosswalks. These signs are much easier to see in low light and foggy green weather, rainy weather. When these signs are posted, motorists are encouraged to carefully watch for all forms of school traffic, including pedestrians, school children, bicycles, as well as motor vehicles.
Huh. Is that so?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so a sign like that is only there because there will be walk across rock zones. It's for pedestrians, aka the people persons, crossing over the road.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So if you're worried about cars coming in at that location, don't worry. If they're seeing people and if they don't know which blood on their hands or disaster happening on the road, they can simply stop their cars for the other passengers, known as pedestrians, the people, to pass through.
Yeah. Whenever white is specified as a sign color, it includes silver color reflecting coating or elements that reflect white light. Traffic signs are placed to help you and to instruct you in the best and safest use of the highway. All signs must be obeyed at all times unless a policeman or the other traffic officer directs you to do otherwise. Study and learn the following signs and notice the shape of each sign has a general or specific meaning. Okay, now what does this sign mean? It's the only 8-sided sign on the roadway. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It always means that there is danger.
Yep.
It always will be red and white in lettering. It tells you that you are approaching an important street or highway.
Or a busy construction site.
And you must bring your car to a complete stop, not going beyond the crosswalk. If you cannot see, then proceed cautiously to a point where you can see, and then go only if you can do so safely. Red triangle. Added below a stop sign, it means all traffic approaching this intersection must stop.
Yep, all the way.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you right, that yield sign. It said this 3-sided sign means that you are approaching an intersection and must stop and wait when other vehicles are approaching from the right or left on the other roadway. If you are sure no other cars are coming, you need not come to a complete stop, but you must slow down and enter the intersection with caution, and always stop when traffic is heavy and let the other car go. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Did you fail it on the signs before, Tristan?
Some of what I'm seeing so far of these signs are probably something I came across. Maybe some of these signs, the way you describe it, may have been part of the incorrect answers, but the other signs were different descriptions.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the signs, Tristan, I don't even know. I mean, really, that's the truth. That's the truth. There's some of the signs, I mean, I don't even know. If I had to take a driver's license test right now, I'd probably fail it.
We're in a new era.
That's exactly right.
We're in a new year.
Yeah.
Things may have been simple back in your time, but we're in a time where all things don't make sense at this point.
That's the truth. That is the truth. Everything is different.
Everything's different, and everything else is just earthly chaos and the streets and public and beyond the point.
Okay, let's see right here. This right here, that's that yield sign we was talking about. That where you have to stop and let the other vehicle go on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Round shape. That's the railroad. This circular sign always means that you're approaching a railroad grade crossing. You must slow down and be ready to stop. This sign tells you that it is up to you to stop if you see a train coming.
Yeah, I definitely see trains coming on several occasions every time that we're going to, like the one that's right beyond from this house, like we're like in beyond inside the woods. This train that always comes through, it takes its precious bloody time
That's true.
to be able, like you're going to have you need to have something to watch or something to read for that, for it to pass up the time. Otherwise, you just go nuts.
Just sitting there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it made my father go nuts. And unlike Eric, he's always been calm on the road.
It says, never try to beat the train. Remember, that's what I done down there the other day and you went off on me? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And I should never.
Not exactly a fondest memory. I thought we were in the movies doing that.
Do you remember me? You remember me doing that and you started hollering at me?
Yes. Plus, I've seen some movies describe the fact that they actually tried to beat the train, like in Cars movies.
And then didn't beat the train.
Some movies that shows they couldn't beat the train, but other movies shows they actually did beat the train.
Okay,
That's
it
the
said.
truth.
Okay, it said, never try to beat the train. You will usually misjudge its speed.
Yeah, trains are actually a lot faster than they look.
Yeah. More than 200 traffic crashes occur each year at railroad crossings. Do not play with your life trying to beat the train.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is a broad X. So what does this right here mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's right down yonder at the railroad train.
Yeah, that's in a different railroad. That's actually on the other side of the railroad from here.
It said this is known as a crossbook sign. It is placed at all railroad grade crossings and shows exactly where the tracks are located. Mm-hmm. Notice the smaller signs placed on the post. See, I didn't know. It said below the crossbook. They show the number of tracks. See, I didn't even know that, Tristan. They show the number of tracks at a particular crossing. 3 tracks. How many is that that yonder guy? Do you know?
The one from here has 2 tracks.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
This is very important because when there are 2 or more tracks, one train passing might hide the approach of a train from the other direction. Some crossbooks are equipped with 2 lights underneath the X. Flashing lights on a crossbook mean that a train is coming. What are you doing that for?
I'm just making sure it's steady.
Always stop when the lights are flashing.
Yeah.
Remain stopped until the train has passed. If there is more than one track, be sure all tracks are clear before crossing. And see, that could happen. You know, you just think that, and I didn't know that it tells the number of tracks and under there. Because if it tells the number of tracks, So you might be 2 tracks and one train already be gone, and then another one coming, and you might not know it.
Yeah, that actually can happen.
Yeah.
That's the scariest part in the road.
Yeah. Okay. Says some crossbooks. Are your legs hurting you, Tristan?
I'm used to it. You should try to do that on the mat.
The crossbooks are equipped with both flashing lights and a gate. Stop when the lights begin flashing and before the gate comes down. Remain stopped until the gates are raised and the lights are flashing. Well, I really don't believe that you could go and under the gates. Do you?
In the movies that I've witnessed, in the movies that I've witnessed, sometimes actually make some attempts to try to go through because of the world's at stake peril or secret mission going on or something you really need to get on time for, and they just damn the consequences of what could happen and believe they could actually be able to beat the train.
Okay.
It actually does show that. It actually does show that.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, diamond shape.
You should watch Fast Furious if you get the chance. And speaking of Fast Furious, I'm sure I've watched a trailer of the new Fast Furious movie that's going to be coming up in the theater probably sometime. It's probably on theaters right now, or maybe it's going to be some time later. Anyways, you'll see why. If you watched Fast Furious before, you'll see what I'm talking about being the train.
Okay. Diamond shape. These signs call for caution and usually for a slower speed. Some carry written information. Others are miniature symbolic road maps that warn of highway conditions ahead. The sign tells you that you are approaching an intersection. The black sign shows just what kind of intersection this is. This sign tells you it is a crossroad, because it's like that right there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely see that sign somewhere in Maryville.
Okay, it's a crossroad.
Yeah.
Rectangular shape. Special laws, regulations, or important information. The signs below are examples of lane control signs. Some indicate that certain vehicles must use specific lanes, while others indicate that traffic in the respective lanes must either move straight forward or turn left. That's what this one shows. These signs are sometimes mounted overhead. You saw them, hadn't you? Move, and it'll be go ahead or either turn this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're down there where you come out from the mall at. That kind of sign is. Have you ever noticed it when you...
Oh, I've seen that sign on several occasions.
Okay.
I don't see much of it.
Okay. While others indicate these signs are sometimes. Okay, that right there says truck lane 500 feet. So that means if a truck lane is 500 feet, so a truck's gonna be needing to get over in his lane. It's 500 feet till he needs to be getting over on his lane. And then this right here is trucks stay in the right lane. Mike Doyle used to get on to Mike all the time because he wouldn't stay in the right lane. He'd get in the left lane.
Yeah, I'm sure Paul Doyle must have lectured him on that
He
subject.
did. He lectured him a lot on that subject. He sure did. And this one right here means only. And I really don't know what this right here means myself. Only. What does that? What does that mean?
Oh, that's a difficult sign to understand. What we're looking at, it's like a arrow that looks like this, and then the other that looks like this.
Okay.
So, I think it means that if you have a car that's in front of you, that you're driving in the car that's in front of you, and then the other that's in front, and the other car that's in front of you, and both of you had to roads that you need to, that you're forced to go to, like you in the front can only go over there, and then the car in the front can only go over here. So I guess that's what it means. I'm not sure.
Okay. Now this one right here means, this sign right here means that you can only turn to the left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one right here means
Only straight.
only straight.
Keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward. And this one right here means what? The left lane must turn left. That's what it means. The left lane, if you're in this lane over here, you have to turn left.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
These sign high occupancy indicates lanes reserved for buses and vehicles with the minimum number of occupants specified on the sign. These signs show the maximum speed allowed, the minimum speed required, or a change in speed limit. The sign on the far right is used whenever children are within walking distance of school, and it tells you that children may be crossing the street on their way to and from school. This time, a sign is controlled by a time clock and flashes yellow when the kids are there.
Yep. That means slow down.
Yeah. Failure to obey the posted school zone limit could result in serious injury or loss of life.
Right.
Okay.
Definitely don't want poor kids to be run over in the road.
Exactly.
Definitely bad for business.
Okay. And then this one right here is stop for school bus, loading or unloading. That means whenever the school bus stop. And this sign right here is pedestrians, bicycles, and motor-driven cycles, that would be motorcycles, are prohibited. They can't be on that road right there.
Right.
And this one right here is commercial vehicles. That's like big trucks.
Right.
Can't be driving on that road. And this one right here shows which kind of truck can be. The weight is that little bitty truck. And then the other one is that big truck.
Right.
And this right here is the end of the 15-mile speed. If you've been in a speed, going down the road, and it's you've been going and you've been going 15 miles an hour, that means you can go faster now.
Yeah.
And then this one right here, this sign is used on a highway that has more than one lane going each direction. It means that you must drive in the extreme right unless you want to pass a slower moving car or make a left turn. Never straddle the lanes or drive in the center lane when moving more slowly than other traffic around you. We had
Definitely
talked
keep
about
in mind
that before.
about that.
Huh?
Yeah, definitely need to keep in mind about that.
Now, are you recording this on that?
It's a good lesson to be able to. It's to be able to review about what we have already studied.
Okay, that's what I want you to do.
It's to be. Trust me, this is going to be a good thing about what I'm doing.
Okay, and then next week you can go over what me and you have studied. Is that right?
Yes, it's the purpose of what we learned is to be able to review what we've already learned and what we've already been discussing.
Because me and you's going to learn this book right here.
Yes.
We are. Did you tell Mom we was working on it?
I suspect Mother already knows about it, yes.
Okay.
I mean, you two have been talking behind my back before.
No, I haven't been talking behind your back. I just sent her a text and asked how Tristan is doing on his driver's license. And she said that since you're staying down here more now, that she hadn't had a lot of, and you have to study it and you have to go to karate at night, that she didn't have a lot of time to help you study. And would I help you? So that's what I'm doing.
Yep.
Is that what she told you to?
Yeah, you have more experience on the road than she does anyway.
Well, I believe she has more experience than I do. She'll take off the Memphis and something by herself and say, I won't do that. I don't like to go nowhere by myself.
Mm-hmm. Nah.
What are we going to do for your birthday next week?
Oh, that's a good question. I've not sure yet. It's debate. It's on debate actually.
What are you doing at Mom's?
I'm not sure. Probably to be able to invite some old friends over, if possible. I'm not exactly sure.
Now, when have you talked to Cody?
Cody, yes. I've actually texted him, and he seems to be doing okay.
Has he texted you back?
Yeah, he's been wondering how I've been doing. I've already told him of my part-time job.
Okay. Okay. Are you doing okay though, Tristan?
Oh yes, it's been a long road, but I've been getting by.
What do you mean a long road?
Long time coming. Been working hard, haven't been able to get any relaxation, but I should be able to get more relaxation with my birthday coming up right now.
Well, you get a lot of relaxation. You just work 2 days.
And each one of them is extra hard, believe me.
They are hard, Tristan.
I dare you to spend 10 weeks teaching kids in a class and then at the same time studying your techniques and spar with other people in your own class and then tell me if it's extra hard.
Okay, I'd say it is hard, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah, because you have to teach them. You have to study where you can teach them too, don't you?
Yes, and then to review the things that you've already gone through or to be able to study a new technique.
Okay, all right. Let's do a little bit more. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now that's the slower traffic always stays to the right, and this right here means these signs tell you where passing is not permitted at all. Passing areas are based on how far you can see ahead.
Mm-hmm.
They consider unseen hazards such as hills and curves or intersections, driveways, and other places a vehicle may enter the roadway and you can't see it coming. So you're not supposed to pass at all.
Right.
And then this one right here is a triangle. No passing zone can also be used. These signs are yellow or orange and placed on the left side of the roadway. So they'd be placed on this side and it for no passing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Signs having a white background and a red circle and a line diagonally through them mean what?
Well, it means that such things as Pacifics cannot do these things or drive
Meaning
in those things.
no, according to what is shown behind the red symbol.
Yep. No trucks, no bicycles, no left turns,
and
and
no
no U-turns.
Okay, this sign tells you that in the area where this sign is placed, parking is forbidden. Okay, no parking. I've seen those signs a lot of times, haven't you?
Definitely.
Yeah. This sign tells you that you are approaching a one-way street and you must not enter from the direction you are traveling. That right there means do not enter.
Right.
In Tennessee, it is illegal to stand on a roadway to solicit a ride. Now, see, people used to do that all the time.
Well, that's because Virginia, down in the road, also deals with poor people that simply wants a ride.
That's the truth. But whenever you do get to driving, Tristan, don't ever pick anybody up like that.
Oh, I definitely know about don't talk to strangers, speech since a child.
Yeah, don't. Used to, I would pick people up or something. You can't do it anymore. There's too mean, crazy people out there on drugs and stuff. I mean, it's just not like it used to be.
Definitely not like it is. No.
You know, you can't talk to, and it's like on your computer. You can't talk to people on your computer, to strangers on your computer, too. You know that, too, don't you?
I'm careful with who I associate with.
Well, because, see, everybody now can find out where you are.
I welcome the attempt if they actually do dare.
See, everybody can find out on the computer and stuff and figure out who you are.
If they wish to, they can welcome to try.
Yeah. So anyway, all right.
It's why I'm open up to see if they actually want to try that option.
Okay. Ooh, me, look here. Look here at the more signs. I didn't realize there was this many signs. Did you?
Yeah, that's why I keep telling you, different signs and different shit going on here.
Okay. This is warning signs. Diamond shaped and yellow. Anything that's diamond shaped, diamond, warning signs, alert. We're not going to go over all of it today. We'll probably do these 2 pages right here and then we'll quit for today.
Sounds like a good idea.
Because I'm not going to worry, we're just going to start doing it every week. I'm going to start coming down every week and we're going to do until you learn it.
Yeah, that's actually going to be a good thing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm going to get, that's the way I did Dakota. I stayed on him until he got it. And that's the way I intend for you to get your driver's license.
Yeah, that's actually going to be my goal because let's just say my parents are getting a little bit tired of sick of each other right now.
Tired of sick of each other?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think, is your mom sick of Dad?
They're sick of each other, and because they're still continuing this bullshit for 20 years.
Is that what Mom said too?
She noticed the problem, and I specifically told her about it. I haven't exactly told Father, but he definitely knows where I stand.
What did Mom say, Tristan?
That I need to be able to take a stand. But I already take a stand, so it's why I'm doing this right now.
We're going to learn it.
Yeah.
We're going to do it. That's just it. And I believe, Tristan, do you think that if you had your driver's license, of course you'll always have a GPS when you have a GPS in it. Do you believe that you could drive from Mother's house down here okay?
If I know the rules of the road, yeah.
Of course, I wouldn't want you to drive at all unless it was in the daytime, starting out and everything.
Was really the reason why I sometimes have a hard time getting back to sleep.
Why?
Because I've been preparing myself since I was a child.
For what?
For me to be a man. Alright, so the warning signs, the diamond-shaped yellow, and the warning signs, alert, or road users, conditions. This definitely talks about reduction speed or inaction of interest of safety.
So this sign tells you to be prepared for a sharp turn to the left. The turn sign is used to mark turns with a recommended speed of 30 miles or less. I bet that would be on your test. Was that on your test?
If it was, I probably would have already gotten that.
30 miles or less. If that sign right there. That means you're going around a sharp curve.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 30 miles to the left. The curve sign. This sign tells you that you must be prepared for a curve to the right.
Alright.
You can go faster on this one here. The curve sign is used to mark curves with recommended speeds in the range between 30 and 55. That's for the right on the curve side. Now this one over here was only 30 miles or less. This one here is between 30 and 55. So you can go faster on the curve to the sign to the right.
Yeah.
So is that why Mom's wanting you to get it too?
I mainly want to get this over with because I really, really do not wish to hear any more of their... Yeah, I think I said my piece about why.
Well, now does Jimmy fuss about it?
Oh, Jimmy, he's stay out of the personal business between family.
He does.
He's respectful that way.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Tristan. That's nice that he does that. that's nice of him to do that, because it, it could be, he could be really mean and hateful about it, you know that?
He's not really hateful. He's not really anything like that person. Otherwise, I wouldn't let him 10 feet near my mom. No, he's a good person.
I'm glad your mom has Jimmy.
And I'm glad that my father has Eric.
I am too, because Eric's good too. Okay, this is a reverse sign. This sign tells you that you must turn right and then turn left. The reverse turn sign is used to mark two turns in opposite directions. Now see, Tristan, I didn't know that. In opposite directions that are less than 600 feet apart. Now that right there is probably one that you really need to know. Because I didn't know that right there, Tristan, a bit more than nothing.
Yeah. And then the next one is about adversity speed plate. The smaller the sign on the post beneath this sign is used to supplement warning signs. It gives you the recommend maximum safe speed.
Okay. Okay. You will see this sign on our one sand slides. And I've seen this sign too. Have you saw this sign right here places?
No. If there's such signs like that, that would be definitely in the mountains or something.
Yeah, up my mountain and stuff. Up in my mountain there is.
It's called the Fallen Rock. You've seen those type of signs while you're driving up the mountains.
Up the mountain going up towards Fall Creek Falls.
Probably. I've never been there that often.
Well, how about going up to Fall Creek Falls?
Every once a year, probably.
Do you like to go up there?
It's a good place to have a good time with family.
Okay. You will see this sign or one sand slides in some hilly areas. Both of these signs warn of rocks that may be on the road, not of rocks which may strike you from overhead. Watch the roadway, not the hill.
Definitely.
This sign indicates that there is a stop sign just ahead that you cannot see. At this point, start to slow down. A similar sign using a symbol shape like a traffic light and the black arrow indicates there is a traffic signal ahead. Okay, now let's read this in again. This sign indicates that there is a stop sign just ahead that you cannot see. At this point, start to slow down. A similar sign using a symbol shape like a traffic light and the black arrow indicates there is a traffic signal ahead. This sign indicates there is a yield sign just ahead.
Right.
Yeah, so remember that's the yield sign.
Yeah, so there will be a yield sign, so remember to slow down.
Yeah.
Once you see the yield sign.
A yield sign.
Gets a heads up sign.
Yeah, when you see a yield sign, at this point, start to slow down.
Yeah. And there's a school bus sign, so you definitely need to remember to slow down if you see one.
This sign indicates that children are likely to be in the area with a school bus, loading and unloading. See, because it's got its flag out. Yeah. Did you know my daddy drove a school bus for 25 years?
No, you never told me which vehicle you used to drive.
He used to drive a school bus. He drove a school bus for 25 years. My daddy did.
He must have been popular.
He was, and the kids loved him. This sign indicates that children are likely to be in the area with a school bus loading and unloading during the school season. See, it's got its flag out, so that means stop.
Yeah.
Either way you're coming, either coming this way or going that way. Stop.
Right.
Okay.
And then there's the sign.
This sign is warning of the lane ending. There's one side of the road that's ending, and you must merge left.
Right.
And be sure to turn your signal on too, it says. I didn't know that. Be sure to signal your intentions.
Yeah. This sign alerts you to the possibility of traffic blending into the main stream of travel after checking
Hey,
to
what's
your rear.
Huh?
What y'all up to?
We're just studying.
We're studying.
Study.
Yeah.
Are you winning or losing, Tristan?
There's no win or lose here. We're just studying.
We're just studying right now. We're gonna quit in a few minutes.
Yeah.
And, we're gonna,
After checking to your rear, you should move into
Are you getting ready to
the
go, Jeff?
other leather
Yeah,
lane.
I was just checking.
what's Scott and Eric doing?
I went to the grocery store with Scott. You didn't know we was gone.
No, I didn't.
No,
Yeah.
we were upstairs the entire time.
Me and Scott went to the grocery store and shopping. But no, I was just checking on you. So.
Well,
To
I'll be on down in a
allow
few
the
minutes. We're gonna leave pretty soon.
marchers. Okay, this is to be able to allow a clear path with emergent sign. So, and then there's this sign, the narrow bridge.
Yeah.
This sign tells you that the bridge is narrow and may require passing cars to reduce speeds. So, you need to be able to reduce your speed when you're going to a narrow lane.
Yeah. You will see the following sign near school grounds or buildings. It warns you to slow down, drive with caution, and watch for children. This sign is placed as you approach a school.
Yep. And there's the slippery when light, like when there's like a
Rain.
puddle or a rain situation, or a two-way street.
Yeah, that's two ways of traffic.
And there's a cow crossing, like cows or horses or amongst other animals. That's cattle.
Yeah.
Left lane ends.
So that's about the same thing as this one right up here. That the left lane ending and the driver should that right there's the same thing. The left lane ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the bike crossing, definitely going to need to keep an eye on that because bicycles will be crossing over. And in the windy road.
Winding road, that means a curvy road. Like if you're going up a mountain or, I think, is that a winding road right over here coming up to y'all's driveway, coming up here?
Actually, there's a wine road coming down when Foffer and I used to visit. If it still visits you in Pikeville, with to taking a shortcut to Pikeville.
Okay. And low clearance shows the distance from the road and the surface to the bottom of a bridge. These chevron signs displayed below are used to provide additional emphasis and guidance for a change in horizontal alignment.
Mm-hmm.
That means a T intersection ahead. Let me see what this means. T intersection. You must turn right or left. You got to turn one or the other. Be prepared to yield. And that goes back to the yield sign, which is, where's it at? That right there is the yield sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the Claiborne sign, a sharp change in direction ahead.
A chevron sign, a sharp change in direction ahead. Do you want to quit for today?
Yeah, I think we're just about, I think we're done for now. Thank you for watching this video. So this HexagonalSpy, the spy sign off, and we'll get back to you as soon as I can.